Oh shit, wait, not on the... It's gonna be cool to play as Adam, actually.
Ah, my favorite part. This takes me back. Ah, my favorite part. Ah, my favorite part. You're mine now.
Game is loaded with goodies. Absolutely loaded.
Time crept up on us, it seems.
There's something quite magical about traveling beneath the stars.
This takes me back. Down to business.
I am honored to fight at your side, Adam.
He's as low as fuck though. Water side level 2, nice.
What do we got here?
Why do I hear the volume of the game so low though? I think it only happens with this game.
Hey, if it makes my life easier.
Stamina flash, so that's level 3. Pinch Burnit in order to great plan. Okay, so we're looking for Pinch Burnit. A bit better. Not a lot better, but a bit. Oh, well, there they are.
I hope you're all ready for this.
Just like old times, eh, Adam?
It looks like I'm on dinner duty tonight. Does anyone
No, I
have
have
any
not seen
requests?
his
Ooh, do something meaty.
legs.
Understood. Steamed vegetables it is.
Oh, wow. Rude.
So I got around from Space by 16. Oh shit, this is new, no? Didn't got that before. She has become a Neve 8 tank. Like, holy shit. All her 3 abilities are evade oriented. Hmm. Increase level 1 special damage by 20. Here's another one. This looks like a generic, to be honest. This seems to be his own. Evade enemy attacks for 10 seconds. Improves evasion by... Yeah, I mean, you're not only moving a lot. Battle. When you move, you're not attacking. Improves evasion... The same as Rigid. Okay. We got super strength. Got a punch.
It's what I get for keeping up my training. I grow ever more polished.
Is it me, or have I become stronger? My flame burns ever brighter. Is it me, or have I become stronger? My flame burns ever brighter.
Grant me the wisdom to lead ever better. I am always learning.
We definitely want to get those cancel attacks. Okay, I'm looking for one more bonnet. I have to be around, right?
Remain
I wanted to pick
vigilant
that
of your
up.
surroundings.
Gotta make sure to go slowly. Wasn't there like a way to change? But there is.
My thanks.
You're riding high.
Snow blast.
Allow me, your majesty.
You're quite okay.
Now no match for us.
I wish every victory was this easy.
Fantastic.
Just wait. It gets better.
What have we got here? Well, Here we are.
I say we rest a bit. Who's in?
Oh,
Someone's pleased to see us.
Try again.
My friends, put your minds at ease. God,
Looking good.
You are taking too much damage.
you or die, right? No black.
How about this?
no, I just love how you can just control the blades. The battle system is so much better on this. I'm gonna miss it so much whenever I switch back to the main game.
Stop us now.
I'll attack on your mark. You're wide open. Star Slam.
Ready? Punch. Twilight Striker. Lightning Buster.
Waiting for your goal. Onward. Watch this.
No, it's a monster.
Someone's pleased to see us.
It's like a semi-boss.
Every move. The battle is not over yet. We must look ahead. My thanks.
Elemental attack. Leave it to me.
How about this?
Star Slash. Midnight Mist. You're wide open.
I just love how Adam disappears from the battle. He just goes rolling.
Chroma Dust. Ray of Punch.
Well, that was easy. Dude, I really wish I could increase the difficulty. Like in the main game. Almazurs.
Interesting thing you've got there.
Malice enough.
It's all right. Indal's most sacred treasure, the Aegis. It is said to be the embodiment of the Architect's light, the divine revelations our founder Maldonare received.
Really? Then...
Or rip the Aegis. Right? Wait.
That's
the
what I
Aegis?
will be called too. After all, I am born of divinity, not just some reflection.
Hmm.
You believe yourself so strong?
Don't you?
Your situation doesn't look good. Boltrick is not going to let it go. And you can't hide behind the Praetor forever.
That has nothing to do with you.
If that were true, you wouldn't be here.
Hmm.
Here.
What is this place?
It's a very tasty secret. Formerly known only to the Praetor and me.
Of a ship?
The essence of our Judician forebears, originally salvaged from the bottom of the Cloud Sea. Some of it may hail from the fabled land of Moritha.
Ships?
Martha.
Look. This here display is a diagram of what human cells are made of.
Is that...
And then this one here is a blades.
That's a reference to the
Astonishingly
human
right.
world?
Of course. After all, they are
Dude,
descended from
this is huge
humans.
spoilers if you haven't beaten the game.
That in and of
Hey,
itself
Zero.
isn't too shocking. But this,
It's the same, isn't it?
just wait.
That's a core crystal.
Exactly. A blade's core crystal contains information not only pertaining to humans, it also records schematics.
Nice!
describing
You've been
all
enjoying it,
manner
Zero?
of animal
Please tell me
tissues.
you are enjoying it.
You're saying blades contain detailed information of all living creatures.
Not just that. Have a look at this undeveloped part. That is from a Titan. It suggests that this particular piece may one day develop into a Titan. Isn't it mind-boggling? A message from the Architect, no doubt.
From the architect.
So blades can become titans, is what you mean?
This is just what you were after. I wish to investigate this and learn more of what the Architect has in store for this world. And perhaps claim this knowledge for our own.
Including the Praetor.
Perhaps. Isn't this in line with your own goals? Well then, I may as well help out.
Tell me your experience with Like a Dragon so far. Dude, like the story in Like a Dragon is so fucking good. Like it's like whenever I think about it, I'm not gonna spoil anything, don't worry, but when I think about it, that's a story with a soul behind it. It's just so bloody good. I haven't gotten that far yet, but I really liked it. Hang in there and enjoy the trip. Honestly, the best way to enjoy Yakuza games is just to sit down and enjoy it. Play it over the course of a few months, don't rush it. Do all the mini games, do all the bullshit there is on the game. Savor all the small scenes because all of them like add to the characters. It's just like, yeah, it's a game that if you take your time, by the time you reach to the end, you just mind blown thinking like, what game did I play? It was too good. Okay, I'm gonna I think BRB. To clean me. I have to clean a disaster on the kitchen. Turns out my Coca-Cola drink was not closed properly and I put it on the fridge flat. So it was it was leaking on the fridge. I have to clean the fridge a little bit. I got a bit tempted by Hollow Knight Randomizer at the moment. Ooh.
Mission accomplished then.
Okay, yeah.
What have we got here? This takes me back.
There's so much to explore in Torigo.
This takes me back. got here?
It's Ology. Perfección.
Cooking is naturally learned by doing.
Calzar talos. Oh shit. Not pay attention where that is. Did he say cookie?
What do we got here?
Ooh. I have been here already, right? I'm not sure, to be honest. What was that? It just flashed on the screen.
I'd like you to trust us with this.
Against a blade combo. Dude, that's gonna be hard considering. This mission is gonna be hard to do considering. No enemy survives more than a couple of attacks. I'm just way too strong.
Right. So it was the Cian forces that ravaged this area.
Yes. Many troops remained here with no orders after Malos sank their homeland. We're doing our best to disarm them, but... well, you've seen the village. Sadly, it's happened more than once.
The powers that be bicker among themselves, ignoring the larger danger.
And right now, that is the one thing we cannot afford.
I will go take a look.
An intruder.
Incidentally, how has Torna been faring?
I'd like to tell you that the people bask in the peace of His Majesty's rule. But I'm afraid that would be a lie.
Same as everywhere else then, yes?
Torna has not escaped Malos's rampage unscathed.
If that is so, allow me to offer you the Imperial Army's assistance in this time of...
Don't worry about it. This is exactly the reason why Indol entrusted her to me.
Ah, so you came. The future king of Torna. I'm glad I thought to send a messenger.
King, don't joke about it. Rumors like that could cause trouble at home.
I am merely a quester. I hold no such influence.
I quested today, but tomorrow?
He just did the same. You're gonna be starting some
Is
rumors.
different.
I should have played this game more. I've
And
been
she's a
really
woman,
wanting to go
too.
back to bigger RPGs lately, but I have a problem sticking with games.
Quite
I feel
lovely
you
indeed.
exactly, Zero. I have
Malos
exactly the
was
same
all
problem.
brawn and brutish strength.
You worried?
I played them
No,
for a
quite
while,
the
and I just
contrary.
randomly get nowhere to start them up again.
Everybody
Yeah,
knows.
that is a problem
Blaine's
that happens to a lot
appearance
of
bears
people
no
lately too.
relation to their power. You could be the heroine of our
There is a lack
resistance.
of
No, I won't be anywhere.
there is a lack of drive in
That's
all
fine
these
now.
games.
I have only one thing to ask of you. To rectify the mistake I made and erase Malos from the face of the world.
So that's why the returning hero, pacifier of the Borderlands, was really just...
Never before has a blade broken free and rampaged like this. I can see why Indol would prefer to keep it quiet. They're even routing support to the militia through Argentum for deniability.
And then towards you.
I'm just some princeling. Me.
Surely, if you defeat Malos, your cover will be blown.
If indeed. But we're not in it for the glory, are we? When we're done, I'll just plow my fields in peace.
Your Majesty, some of our troops have returned to base, but
Is something wrong?
they're all reporting something strange.
Something strange.
A marauding group of routed mercenaries, trying to avoid any attention.
Just remnants, hmm? That is strange. There's not much around here for them, in the way of paid work or opportunities for looting.
As your Majesty commanded, our men did not engage. We confirmed their bearing, then withdrew.
And? Where were they going?
The village outskirts.
But why there? There's nothing but graveyards.
Maybe they have their treasures on the graveyards.
Oh no.
Alright, well, time to see Laura.
At first, I thought to take it. But I'd made it for her. And
Do you know the one thing I like about this campy voice acting?
So, the bitch is dead, is she?
It sure is campy and cringy, but also the voices are kinda like real, if that makes sense. They don't sound like voice actors, they sound like actual people talking. Oh!
Guess you learned how to use a weapon at least.
They're falling!
From a
No
tiny
way,
kid
mate.
trying to kiss herself in fear.
Thank you for taking the time to read this message. This red message loves you, and I love you, mates, too. Hello, Luna. Hello, the fallen mates. How are you guys doing? Thank you again for your raid. I pound my chest just for you.
You remember me? How touching.
How are you, mate?
A face that ugly, I couldn't forget. Trust me, I tried.
Hush!
What do you want? Not that I can't imagine.
I'm here to take back what's mine, kid. But before that,
I'm good. How are you doing?
to express my
How far are you into Torna? I'm not sure. I'm not sure how long it is. But I'm probably like 5 hours in or so.
cut you into little sticky chunks just to make sure.
I thought it was just a DLC chapter or something like that. Turns out it's a full game.
I'll hold them up. You get to the others quickly.
Like the typical 40-50 hours campaign.
Hayes, he knew about you. He brought no blades, just more mugs.
Exactly. Don't worry. I'm gonna treat you real good.
Yeah. It's like pretty long and like pretty deep. Maybe not as deep as the main game, but considering there is tons of quality of life improvements in the battle system, a lot of the things in the battle system actually make a lot of sense now compared to the original. It's just like way improved. I'm not sure if you guys can see the actual eye tracker, but So how was your streaming, mate? I saw Johnny playing that game you were playing. It looks pretty interesting, but it seems difficult to make progress. This is very open. And you know the good thing about this battle system, you can actually control the blades, which you cannot in the main game.
drinking it right.
Nice.
Again, girly.
It was good. I make accidental progress. Because I had no knowledge, I couldn't reason why I was supposed to go there. Torna is a yes, it's 1000 years before the main game.
You have to go.
It tells the story of the golden age of Torna and Jean and Malos. And there is Jean. Jean is such a pie in this game, like in this DLC.
You bastard! No!
Well, rip his arm again. As you can see, there is full cutscenes, full voice acting. It is a full game on its own, which is no wonder because it cost 40 bucks.
What's next then?
It's more like a sequel, prequel, than a DLC.
Or the left? Or how about...
Enough! That's enough, Jin. Just leave him. For my sake.
Oh jeez, this is scary. Oh my god, yes. He's kinda like the main character of the DLC. It's supposed to be telling the fall of the hero. Like he's a good guy right now, but you know, this DLC is supposed to showcase how he became a bad guy.
So you let him go? Even without his arms,
You know, I have been watching the Infinity War movies. I watched both of them. The latest two.
I didn't want to end
Like
it
with the whole Thanos thing and everything. I'm not
He
a
might
comic
deserve
guy,
it.
but I have to say
He
that
did take care of my mother,
the,
so...
these two movies are actually pretty epic. I got surprised how much I care for these
Let's
like
go back.
superheroes out of nowhere that I
I
didn't
suppose
know
I can
anything
bring
about.
myself to step foot on this flagship, after all.
I always thought these Marvel movies were about, like, you know, superheroes doing super things. But there's a lot of heart with them. And it goes to show what I like the most. Both of them?
Bastards!
Do you have Disney Plus? No, I don't.
I'm gonna kill them!
It goes to show
Every last one of them!
he cut both of his arms. I only saw one, the robotic one. But apparently he cut the human arm too. Oh shit. So it like this movie, the Thanos movie, actually goes to show that I really do enjoy villains in video games and movies. That tends to be my favorite characters. Disclaimer: liking a bad guy doesn't mean I agree with him. But they tend to be my favorite characters. And Thanos, I thought that was a fantastic villain. Like, he carried through the entire movie. I was not expecting that. Like, the movie really was about Thanos.
Aren't we intrepid?
Jesus Christ. I cared a lot. I was not expecting that.
You're coming with me,
Don't have
treasure.
Despair
Oh,
not.
have mining.
Onward!
This is becoming addictive.
It actually makes me want to like watch the rest of the Marvel movies. Is there anything? Is there any movie that I am
Aren't we
that it is
intrepid?
recommended? I was watching some video, but I forgot who. And they explain the statement: you either die a hero or live long enough to become a villain. That is from I think that is from the Dark Knight movie, right? That's from one of the Batman movies, I believe. Which that movie has like dozens of like quotes that are like insanely memorable. Again, I'm not a comic guy and I don't know anything about Batman or anything, but I watched those movies on the good movie night that Megan organizes, and shit, those movies were actually pretty insanely good.
Aren't we intrepid?
But that's like DC, right? It's like different from Marvel.
Aren't we intrepid? You're coming with me, treasure.
You're coming with me, treasure. I did not saw that treasure before, though.
This is becoming
I'm
addictive.
something of an expert.
Ooh, botany. The way they explained it made a lot of sense. Thanos probably was a good person on his world. He wanted to save his people, but something happened, and the way he wanted to save people was twisted because the way he treated. Yeah. So in the movie, just to double down in what you say, like to offer more details. So Thanos in the movie, he's from a place called Titania or something like that, where Titans live, and those Titans were in a pretty desperate place. They had overpopulation in their world. They were thriving too much, meaning that they were running low on resources. People was starving. They could not they could not have resources for everybody, right? Which leads to wars, which leads to, like, you know, all kind of bullshit.
This is becoming addictive.
So the solution Thanos offered, he was like a politician or a warmonger, like whatever, but he was like in a pretty high power position. His solution was, let's wipe out half of the Titan humanity at random. It doesn't matter if they are old, if they are young, if they are rich, if they are poorly, completely random, like completely a chance. So half of the other population can thrive, like can actually survive. That meet with a lot of like backlash and everything. Like they treat him as a traitor to the Titan humanity, whatever, but he still carried over, and he got a lot of military power in that planet. So he carried over and killed half of his population. And then he proceeded to do the same in the rest of the universe. That's his... He actually sees as salvation to what he does, you know? Whenever he kills half of the population on one planet, he always sees it as salvation to them. Is Adam dead? What the fuck? Because he's level 39, what?!
We can take them on a bit later.
Yeah, he thinks what he's doing is right, and that takes part of the story. There is this one scene in at the end of the first movie where Doctor Strange says something like, there is like 46 million outcomes for this battle, and in only one of them we win. And that sounds like an epic quote, whatever, like for Marvel movie. But what actually makes reference is the only way we can beat Thanos is if we make him change his mindset from wanting to kill half population to wanting to kill the entire Earth planet. And that's the one chance they have to win, because no longer Thanos will be trying to make salvation. He will not be fighting for salvation, he will be fighting for the extinction of one planet, which is a huge difference in his mindset and his thing. So what they do for the second movie is they bring this Thanos from the second, like his Thanos from the second alternative dimension or whatever it's called. There is some time travel shenanigans on the second movie. But this second Thanos, what it does is he wants to eradicate the Earth planet because they know they can stop his plan and they can kill him. So instead of like wanting to wipe half of the planet, Earth, He just want to kill them all. So he's no longer doing it for salvation, he's doing it for an evil purpose, and that's when he lost his the one chance in 46 million that day, you know. Whatever. Just nerd stuff, I guess. I think that was a big one in the movies. I'm not sure if I'm making any sense, to be honest, but I just got so passionate with that movie. And there's so many things I can say about it. Like, I just like how they bring it all these celebrities onto the movie, all those like big actors with big characters and all that, and all of them felt like secondary characters, every single one of them. And Thanos, the villain, the CGI, is actually the main character of both of things. That's kind of insane to me. Why would you take that approach? You would think they would pick like Captain America or Iron Man, you know, like the big names, and make them a big deal about them. But they're not. They're just like characters on the movie.
Spoiling for a fight? Happy to oblige.
And that is great.
This is becoming a
It's like a very risky storytelling, but I think it pays off a lot. Makes you sympathize with Thanos, not agreeing with him, but you know, like see for where he comes from, and no, we can clear this way. Okay, this is right. So it made him lose sight of his original goal, which was a mistake exactly, and that's the one time where he dies, and why he loses on the second movie. And of course, Doctor Strange being Doctor Strange, he saw that coming. Which goes into like why Doctor Strange gives the stone willingly to save Stark life. You know, like there is a lot of. Honestly, it is a great story. Like you can tell the writers have like a plan from the beginning, and they stick to one vision. Like they prioritize making a good story over making a simple story, easy to understand. That is insane to me. Oh shit! I'm dead! I'm not. I'm dead. Do you mind reviving me, Prince, please? Thank you. Oh, the blade came to revive me, not the Prince itself.
You'd be helping me.
I'm dead.
Open wide.
With you there.
You'll answer to me.
Okay, we need to go for big damage now. There is no other choice. To survive. Jesus, Mitra just died. Why? How did you die, Mitra? We won! Yes!
I'm so proud of you all.
All right. Maybe I went a bit overboard.
No, I fell! My rewards. Okay, it's fine. This universe is tough. He was my level and still kicked my ass. I was not expecting that. Hola, gato mío.
Pleasant stroll.
Right. Where shall we head to next?
GG. Oh, with the Royal GG! Dude, 15k, so many points. I made it so expensive. And you still made it. Thank you, mate. That is your second, like, Royal GG, I think. Or your third at this point. That's insane, mate. I think third? Probably third, I'm sure. No, I don't know about fourth, but... I know you have done a couple at the very least before this one. Which is still, like, it's so many points. 15k, it's not easy to get. I know I stream a lot, but that will mean also lurking a lot and chatting a lot. Thank you for that, mate. That's the secret. That's the secret point of the Royal GG. It just gets to show how much you stick around. Alright, so we need to rescue
I said
one
I'd do
boy.
it, so
That's on the
consider
way.
it done.
Mate, are we playing 30XX again at some point? It's okay if not. I know you have a lot of games on the backbone. Just letting you know that I would love if one day. If you want to do it. Or Monster Hunter too. That would be epic too. These graphics are insane. This is a money shot. Like if you do it from the ground like this, this is definitely especially from far away. This is like a portrait screenshot right there.
This is becoming addictive.
Ew. But sorry for the nerdiness, I just thought those Marvel movies were actually really good, and that opened my eyes a little bit, because I never really watched comic movies. I never been like a comic guy.
This place would make a
But they are actually surprisingly good, like even for not nerdy people. Yeah, the coming Marvel is shaping to be a good one. What are they doing? Are they like going on to a big arc or something? There's Kalik. Okay. Mitra is actually offering some help. That is surprising coming from her. Disney Plus released Scarlet Witch, WandaVision, Winter Soldier, Falcon, new Captain America and Loki TV series to set up. I saw that there was some Loki TV series. I didn't know about any of those. So I guess they are all canon to the same, like this Infinity War reality, whatever it's called. They cannot catch a rest. Oh my god, I have so many
I'm a
characters
little
doing
nervous,
so many things.
to tell you the truth.
A scent that comes from the heart. I was so self-absorbed. There. A cologne to covet.
I will challenge myself today. It's done.
Oh, he's making fish.
It's done. How do you like it? How do you like it?
Time to get cooking. Maybe I missed a step?
Wait.
Stitch. This one I'm quite. Stitch.
I know it'll be worth the wait. It's ready. Just taste it.
Yeah,
Now,
just
let
taste
me
it.
see.
Time to
Adhan
roll
is
up
the
the old
important one,
slate.
to be honest, because it gives you like passives that affects everybody. I'm gonna go and refill my drink. Just give me 1 more minute and we'll talk about more Marvel. BRB. Oh, I want to speak about another quote from the Right, I'm back. So there is this quote about that Batman movie. There is this ending part. I think it's on the first one, where he says something about like Batman is the hero we needed, not the one we deserved, something like that. Which I always thought it was kind of like a meme, but I never assumed it was from that movie. I was wide opening when I saw the quote. I was like, whoa, so it is from this movie. It's so famous right now. I can probably get a few levels actually by resting. Well, 2 levels.
I can still improve.
That's up to you.
I have to.
There were a lot of iconic quotes on those movies, that is true. You can tell the
All
writers
credit
actually
to my
gave a
siblings in
fuck.
arms.
It's kind of funny. I always thought that these Marvel and DC comics were like so bad, like only for like the comic fans. Like, you know, my experience with the Marvel movies, it's like the couple of Fitz Batman ones, maybe a Spider-Man, and that was it. The X-Men movie, like the first one, I always thought it was, you know, like for fans of the comics, but dude, those are actually like the ones that are making the past 10 years. They are actually really good, even if you don't follow the comics at all, like me. The DC TV show and cartoon movies are super good though. Which one was this one that was super famous from DC? Smallville? Smallville, I think it is. My mother used to be... Never mind. My mother used to be a big fan of Smallville, actually.
Aren't we intrepid? I think we've been spotted. Aren't we intrepid?
They have done an incredible job with the Marvel universe. It's kinda crazy. They got like this big cast. The characters themselves feel like the characters itself, if that makes sense. It's not like you see one guy dressed as Iron Man or one guy dressed as Spider-Man. You see these actors and you say, oh no, that's Spider-Man and that's Iron Man. They have become quite iconic on their own, I feel. Seems to go there. Oh, I see. Okay. That's the biggest thing I feel compared to the old movies where you could see that there were some actors in their costumes. If you don't count the Spider-Man, because I mean that guy, that Maguire is called. I mean he's the face of the Spider-Man. But you know the new Spider-Man has been. He was so likable. I don't know. I just wanna check the rest of the Spider-Man movies now because he was like so young and so zoomer and so noobish. But I love that his relationship he got with Iron Man. I don't know, like.
Becoming addicted.
I thought it was great. Yeah, the new Spider-Man movies are great. That is some big shoes to be wearing, because this Maguire guy, the old Spider-Man actor, he just made the Spider-Man so much his own character. Like it's hard to see a Spider-Man and not see his face. But I think this young actor has succeeded his own way, and he's such a different Spider-Man too, but in a good way. You know, it reminds me to how Will Smith made the Genie his own character compared to Robbie Williams, and made the Genie actually likable in some way. That same effect.
The suspense is killing me.
Did Jin just jump onto the water on his own? I think he did.
Aren't we intrepid?
Nature makes a fine ally.
Although there is one movie of Marvel that I watched some years ago because of my roommate, and I thought it was fantastic. It was called Logan.
Aren't we intrepid?
And it was about this Wolverine dude. I never watched any Wolverine movie at all, but I thought that Logan movie was actually pretty decent. Pretty good. It was nice that he interpreted the Genie character in his own way. Oh yeah, Logan was a really good one. My roommate, my old roommate back then, he was really into like Marvel stuff, and he was super hyped by Logan, and he didn't want to go to the cinema alone. So I was like, okay, I'll go with you. So we'll just watch the movie. I know you're a big fan of this. So I went with him, and I was just expecting to be like a typical Marvel movie. I don't know. I wasn't expecting anything great, but dude, I was like, holy shit, there is like blood, dismembering, like holy shit, this is like this is too brutal, this is not for kids. That was probably the eye-opener experience to me. And I think 1 year later is when we saw Infinity War, because he was hyping it too. And I was like, okay, no, I'll go with you, dude. After Logan, if it isn't that same style, I'll do it. And it has such a cool ending too. I like the Logan story a lot, how he died and everything. They're catering to our generation. We grow up with the comics, but we are older. You know, that is, I never thought about that, but I think you're on point with that. Probably, do you think the younger generation is into like Spider-Man and things like that? Probably not, right? Not that much. So it's more like made for adults. Those movies are made for boomers like us. Spider-Man may be a bridge for our gen and the younger generations. Ah, I think I see what you mean. Because with the whole Spider-Man being like super young and like a zoomer. I don't even know if the words boomer or zoomer are offensive, but I just say them to like denote that there is like younger generation and older generation. Maybe I should say millennials instead of zoomers. Crafting recipe for Laura. Okay. Cool stuff. This was such a filler quest for no reason.
Aren't you glad you asked us?
We read it so we can learn. Oh, we already learned it automatically. Okay. So, are you into like the comic Marvel universe? Like, do you know about it? I think it's like a huge lore. I don't know how much of a pop culture it is in America. Probably everybody knows about them. Used to be in the comics.
You're coming with me, treasure.
I think here in Spain we never really got
Ooh, hard luck.
much of this Marvel thingy other than the movies. I actually first heard about Marvel on those X-Men movies from the 90s and early 2000s. Actually, I lied. There was one Marvel thing that was very prominent in Spain, and that was this Spider-Man show from the 90s. That the music would be like Spider-Man, Spider-Man. Don't remember the lyrics.
Coming with me, treasure.
But it was like so goofy. We would watch. Me and my friends would watch that like every Saturday.
Thank you all for joining me here. I'm afraid I have important news that I need to impart to Adam.
But there was cooler shows like
yes.
Gargoyles and...
It's about the militia.
The who now?
I've been gathering an army in Uriah. People who've lost homes, families. People who'll make a stand against Malos.
Well, according to intelligence...
Malos's whereabouts are still unclear.
No bloody way.
Uriah has conscripted them all. It's now a special regiment of the Urian self-defense forces.
Jimbo coming on the clutch offering the ham.
Out with the Urian king.
Thank you for the ham, mate.
At His
And
Majesty's
how are you
behest,
doing
We've
today?
ascertained the position of the moving troops. They are heading to Torna. As
My
we speak.
ears.
We have established
I just
communications,
sanitized
so you can send word
them,
at any
mate.
time.
Don't worry. I just cleaned them up.
When they get to Torna, tell them to go to a letter.
Gah.
As you say.
Good game, mate. You? I'm enjoying a beer right now, actually. But only one. Laura. It's because I got my meal earlier. Do you plan to stream today? Please tell me so I can rate you later. Actually, no, Sundays are not in your schedule, right? But if so, that would be fantastic. Yep, starting soon, hell yeah, mate. I know when I'm gonna be crashing. We were talking about the Infinity Wars movie, the ones I was telling you yesterday that I was watching. Dude, I'm so hyped now. I never watched like any comics or any... I never been into this comic superheroes thing, but now I am.
So?
Thanks to the Infinity Wars movies.
Yes.
I want to check the rest of the movies.
I thought you always know what to do. You're never lost.
I wish that really were the case. To tell the truth, I'm always worrying. Ever since I became Mithra's driver, anyway.
It didn't seem that way at all.
Power lends one an air of capability. Even more so when it comes to the Aegis. When we first met, we could have burnt you to pieces. Though fortunately, we avoided that thanks to Jin.
Is that why you were away from the militia?
As I am,
Alright, mate.
I am not in full control of Mithra's
Enjoy the
power.
ham. I'm gonna be sticking
Scores
around
of soldiers could die by my hand.
afterwards whenever you start streaming.
I was frightened.
Have a nice day today, mate. See you
This
later.
cataclysm Malos caused. It's likely all because Questa Amalthus was unable to control him. And if that's true, then perhaps I too.
I think she's well aware. Just not so comfortable saying it.
That's your analysis.
Well, I have been with Jin, the paragon of Torna, for 17 years. I can roughly tell how much of their strength the blade is using just by watching them. She's making sure you... No, she's holding herself back to make sure she doesn't go that way. Deep down, she's very kind.
You think? That still means I'm just not man enough.
Don't think that way. You'll get used to it little by little. I was the same.
If only time would slow down and afford me the chance.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's board that thing then. Is it inside here? No. I guess no warship for me. You know the one game I want to play? It's gonna sound weird, but I want to play the Final Fantasy VIII on the Japanese version. Beating it from beginning to end. In Japanese. No English, no French, in Japanese. I'm fairly sure it will be actually easy. I know those menus from the back of my hand. torneo.
This is becoming addictive.
Don't have to tell me twice. Witness my
Fantastic.
irresistible force.
You're coming with me, treasure.
Pouch extension kit. Fantastic. And some weapons too. Oh, okay, well those are great actually. More attack or more crits? I'm gonna go with more attack. And Mithra is gonna have the crits. Although Jin does benefit from crits quite a bit. Quite a bit more compared to Mithra. Even though Mithra is still the crit queen in the main game, Jin is even more so.
Ahoy! Miss me?
Lord Adam. Lord Adam's finally come back.
Welcome back, Lord Adam.
Wow. Someone's got himself a bit of a fan club.
Maybe that's why he decided to take action. To wield that love for good.
By the way, Adam gave the order to meet in this place specifically, right? What's so special about it?
This land is Adam's domain. Look, that over there is his manor.
Milgojeja. Hello, mate. Do you change your name or something?
Certainly
I don't
fit for a
recognize the
prince.
nickname.
It could stand to be bigger. And, you know, not in the middle of nowhere.
Are you completely incapable of
Hello,
saying something
mate.
without sarcasm?
Sorry, it's just how I am. I don't really think I can help it.
She's right, though. It is quite away from the capital.
He is far too esteemed for his own good.
As horrible
Fourth
as
in mind
as
of
it
the
might
throne,
sound, I
but
might have
loved by
forgotten.
soldiers and citizens.
His relations with High Prince Zeta are quite strained as a result.
But I like that icon that you put. I used to spam that icon a lot too.
I suppose even princes have
So
problems.
I can tell you have been here, that's for sure, even if I don't remember. But thank you, mate. Nice to see you around. How are you? Forget the poggers. Oh, don't worry, the poggers is gone. Apparently, I don't know all the details, but the PogChamp guy actually fucked up something, or he said something like stupid on Twitter. And Twitch was like, no, I'm not associated with that guy. That guy does not represent our visions, something like stupid. And good. I had my first stream back in, say, like 2 years earlier tonight. How are you, brother? Doing okay, mate? What kind of content are you streaming?
Don't you worry. I've got this.
Wow! he choked out of that's next level of fanboyism. I was playing FF9, good game. Speedrun armiin. Oh, I already got the things. Well, okay. Alright, there is no marker for it though. Search the source in Torna and gather traps. Alright, let's go to the beach, I guess. What are just selling bad stuff compared to what I just got in a chest?
This is becoming addictive.
Mineralogy. Okay, Mil Cojeja, sorry. I think I'm gonna follow you. You say you're an old follower and you prove it, so I think it's time for me to return the kindness for following me for so many years. Follow you back on Twitch. Maybe hopefully catch on some Final Fantasy. That would be fantastic. Gotcha.
This is becoming addictive.
Nature makes a fine ally.
Oh, I think we've been spotted.
I'm starting to feel I'm low level.
Oh, I think we've been spotted.
I have to head off for work and today though. I'll be happy to stream. I'll be sure to pop next time I see you. Alright, mate. Hopefully you have a nice day today at work. Very easy, however.
The ether bends as I will.
Spoiling for a fight.
Hey Mirgo, by the way, before you leave, do you know a streamer called Jake Green? It's okay if you don't.
More trouble?
Music is so cool in this game.
You kept your power in check. Nicely done.
Already got this. I think monsters like the soul fairies and gather soul fairies. Okay, no, I just found it.
I think we've been spotted. I guess they had backup.
Whoa, my HP is gone.
Let's switch. Got it.
Whoa! I died miserably. Where is my tank? Pictures having it up because it's too easy. I can't believe I survived that.
That's the way to do it. Do not rest on your laurels just yet.
Aren't we intrepid?
That was too insane.
I feel.
Once.
Aren't we intrepid?
Nature.
You're coming with me, treasure.
Shoot orcas. No, there was. Not this one though. Still not enough for the... Ooh. Oh, I see. So the weapon, mate, this system is so genius in comparison to the main game. You can actually change the element of your driver. It doesn't increase your attack or anything. Just the element. Jesus, that's so good, mate. I want to stay with fire, however, but just the choice. It's fantastic, and down the line it would be fantastic to have all elements Or at least a few. 2 or 3 for each character. You want to have all of them. Search the grasslands, stone and gather weeping flower, okay.
Alright, follow my lead. Remain vigilant of your surroundings.
Aren't we intrepid?
Nature makes a fine ally.
You know, she used to have mineralogy. Not botany. Ooh, what is that purple? There's another one over there.
This is becoming addictive. This is becoming addictive.
I'm gonna go and refill my drink. BRB. I'm back, mates. Sorry for that indeed. So we need to find more flora. Items, I believe.
Aren't we intrepid? Spoiling for a fight? Happy to oblige.
Sure. Jesus, that was a big attack.
Aren't we intrepid? This is becoming addictive. This is becoming addictive.
Nature makes a fine ally.
There's a lot of them.
Spoiling for a fight? Happy to oblige.
Baram, 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 baram.
You shall not prevail.
Spinning wheel! It's not working out.
Come back to me.
Why is he running away?
Let me magnify that for you.
Fine. I'm not chasing him. Oh. Shit.
It's not working out.
So annoying. There you go.
This is becoming addictive. Aren't we intrepid?
Not finding the item I need to find.
Aren't we intrepid?
That's it.
You're coming with me.
There's a
treasure.
No.
structure to this lock.
Slow and steady.
I'm glad we could be of help.
Mikael can actually.
Nick, mind
cook.
cutting the veggies?
Oh, wow, he's pretty good. Look at that.
Hey, you're pretty good at that.
Not really. Anyone could do it.
Looks good to me anyway. Then I think I'll get to the meat. Oi! Mithra!
Oi!
What are you doing?
Preparing the meat, of course. Are your eyes not working or something?
That's out of salt.
Well, cut it out. Back away and don't touch anything.
What? But why?
Seems like fun. Why don't I help, too?
Yeah, everybody put
Don't
salt.
encourage her. You wouldn't talk that way if you knew the atrocities of Mithra's cooking.
Atrocities.
It's censored. Hey, Dragon School. Hello, mate. Fucking death. I just like how it's
It
censored.
does more damage to you than any artifice ever could.
watch it. Don't go around saying
That
mean
cauliflower,
things like
it's infinite.
Mithra.
yeah?
Instantly and remind us, you know, Persona 4. The one with the mystery food X.
I'm about to help
Oh, mystery food X.
Laura,
It's
you two,
purple.
Would you mind sparring with me, please?
I don't mind.
That's one of the
Why don't
funniest
I help
scenes
with
in
the
the game.
Oh, well, all right then.
Somehow, Japanese video games and anime tend to portray that as people who cut very well with blades. They are good at cooking. But that is not the case. It has nothing to do. Of course, like having good cooking or good cutting skills helps, but it just makes the process faster, not better.
Surely it can't be that bad.
You could always try it out.
Ah,
You look at that mountain of veggies. That's so many. I bet somebody at the office, when they were making that cutscene, they were like, dude, we have made him cutting veggies for quite a while. Why don't we make like a mountain of them? And they were like, dude, let's do it. And they just add that model to the scene just because it looked funny. If I'm passing the messages too fast, mates, let me know.
we cannot turn them away.
Oh, this is the same guys as before, never mind. That's the one that that's the one that killed me earlier. Let's not get too close to that snake. Can I glide?
Spoiling for a fight.
Ah, level 24. Okay, no, let's do it. Level 24 is not too bad. Use the experience too. Can you just knock down? No. Run away. Don't break him. Stop damage. I'm dying. Not anymore. 2 enemies, that might be too much right now. You know, this music reminds me a little bit to shit. I died. Reminds me to Trials of the Sky, I think it's called. Trails of the Sky, not Trials. Everything's about to die. You can need some more defense.
You need healing.
Each day. Bridget, your watch is just
I shall repay this kindness in battle.
This was low-key a big fight. Fantastic, okay.
This is becoming addictive.
Skill is level 44. 24 enemies. If the cutscene allows me.
I think we've been spotted.
Looks like they were mandatory monsters. Stop it. Not enough damage, okay. This is the tanky monster that I wanted to kill. Yo, where did that launch came from? That was pretty insane damage.
open wide.
We're going for the break and topple. But the break failed. So not topple.
I shall defend my emperor against all assailants.
Because it's a Sunday, that's why.
Give me a shout next time something happens.
I need to learn more.
This is becoming addictive.
Nature makes a fine ally.
Aren't we intrepid?
Ba-da-ba-bum.
Amazing, Laura. Even when I foresee your movements, you counter me instantly.
I couldn't do it without Haze's power. What about you? I don't see you using Mithra's hidden ability.
And what if we did?
Well, if you did. I just have to bring out my original blade.
Master Adam. Your evening meal is ready for you.
Master Adam, you just call him?
Is it that time already?
The days are so long at this time of year. I just start losing track.
So that's how, like,
Oh,
the battle system of the
finished already?
main game started.
That's a shame. I
I
was
used to
hoping
starting to
join
figure
in.
it out
Join in.
here.
By yourself?
His Majesty has many pressing matters to attend to. Besides, I'm used to working alone.
A
That's a
driver
reference
and
to the main guy.
Blade are one in body and soul. That's their very nature. You're not at full strength without him.
It's not so simple as all that. I know I've yet to unlock the depths of your power.
Really? I feel like I've been giving it my all.
But you never stop growing. At any rate, Hayes' ability to restrict other blades is indispensable. It's perfect for training. We're lucky.
When she stops me using my foresight, it's certainly difficult.
Oh, but you honor me too much. I'm just happy to help you both in any way I can.
Next to each other like that, you really do look like twins, you two.
It's rare for the driver's nature to appear so strongly in their blade.
People tell me that from time to time, but is it really true?
Perhaps. But whatever the reason, I am happy if I look even a little like you, my lady.
We're even the same dress size.
Right?
She smiled! I saw it! She smiled! She never
By the
smiled in the
way,
main game.
We want to try taking you on next, Jin.
Well, how about it, Jin?
I'm afraid I don't particularly like fighting.
Really?
And to think we're hearing that from the strongest man in Torna.
But perhaps there's truth in those words. After all, he, or rather, they...
They?
My lord, my lady, we've discovered Malos's target. The capital.
What? Are you sure?
Yes, no doubt about it.
Oh, Jimbo has started streaming. I think after this cutscene I'm gonna raid him. This is the mural.
Hi.
Malice? And here I thought I had seen the last of you.
Now. I never meant our parting would be forever, you know. I've just been to see the Tornin Titan. I bet it'd be real interesting to see it in its true form.
Where did you learn that?
Learn? Inside my core, I have all the data of all blades and titans.
You have all of it? You think to call yourself the Master Blade?
Sure, why not? Sounds good. So, exciting, right? My partner. I hear you gave her to that Tornin prince.
And if I did, you'd erase me? Just like that?
Not at all. I have a much better idea than that. I've decided my next target is Torna.
Why would you tell me so plainly?
So you know what to look forward to as you watch.
Damn, he really is a malos. Malos in Spanish means evil.
I see. So this comes
Not sure
from
if
the
it is a
quest-
direct reference, but it definitely
But he
fits.
doesn't know what Malos is planning for Torna.
We should probably hurry.
Soon. We'll go once Hugo's back.
Alright, let me create the right message. We're gonna be going to his channel, mates, in a second. He's a really nice guy, and he does Final Fantasy content. I recommend you to check it out. And if you can say hi to him on my behalf on his chat, that would be fantastic. and I would really appreciate it. Alright, mates. Thank you for stopping by today, and see you tomorrow for probably FF8. Goodbye.